Taurus, hi, welcome back to Cardinal Fire Tarot. This is going to be your October 2023 reading, but first, a couple of announcements. If you hear any noise in the background, I apologize, but my very large, very chaotic dog is in the room with me, and I guarantee you he's gonna do something at some point because that's just who he is. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to be following Cardinal Fire Tarot over on Instagram. I post daily over there with readings, quotes. I just did my first giveaway, so make sure to check that out. And if you like my reading style and would like to book a personal reading with me, you can see all of my information over at cardinalfiretarot.com. And last but not least, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel grow and for more people to see it, and I just really appreciate it. So it means the world to me. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so the overall energy for the reading is claim your power. Let's go ahead and get some tarot with that. Alright. Let's see what we got. You're having to adopt some sword energy, some air energy, which can be sometimes a little harsh, a little air energy tends to be very practical and controlled and not a whole lot of room for emotion or fire or passion or anything like that. Anyways, whatever this is, we got swords all over the table, so Harlow, chill. Sorry. We have swords all over the table. So definitely think you are setting some boundaries, taking a methodical, logical approach to looking at your life and seeing what's going on. Well, let's go ahead and break it down from the beginning. So, overall energy for the reading is claim your power. That is, making those hard decisions, to set boundaries, to be very firm in your answers, and to really know when to prioritize yourself. So that is beautiful. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Swords. This is you starting that journey of, what do I want? Other people be damned. What do I want? But then in the current energy, we have the Nine of Swords. So it's like, I think you're in that space right now where you're doing it, you are showing up, you are standing firm, you're not giving in, but internally, it's still killing you, which it will. If you are a people pleaser, it's going to be so hard to say no. It's going to feel horrible because you're so conditioned at this point to people please. And so changing that is a very drastic, difficult change. But then in the near future, you have the Chariot. So that's when you finally are like, yeah, I got this. You don't feel bad anymore. You don't worry about, if other people are mad at you or what their opinions are. You're just moving forward. Moving forward towards whatever you want to move forward towards. Then in the energy that surrounds you, we have the Emperor. This could go either way. This could either be, the you stepping into your power, and in doing so, you're creating this energy of, boss energy, like very in control, very just not one to be messed with. Or you have somebody else in your life who also portrays that energy, who is helping you, who is influencing you and teaching you how to do it for yourself. We'll get more when we clarify. Then in your challenge, you have the Knight of Swords. Maintaining. So over here you have the Ace of Swords. You started with those boundaries, with, firm communication, all of that. And now you're having a hard time with it. And so your challenge is to maintain it, to keep going, to not fall backwards onto old patterns. And then in your strength, you have the Hanged Man. The willingness to even try to change. Do you know how many people just live their whole lives being so meek and passive and allowing everybody to step all over them? And they go their whole life doing that, It's actually extremely tragic. You aren't doing it anymore. You're like, nope, I'm done. I'm done. And bravo, that perspective shift is not an easy one. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers out on the table, see what else we got going on. All right, so we're going to start by clarifying claim your power and the overall energy. All right, so clarifying claim your power, we have the Lovers, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Six of Swords. Yeah. You're making the choice to prioritize yourself, to make yourself happy. And if that means moving away from certain people, places, things, so be it. So be it. Because you're prioritizing yourself and you are making those difficult decisions in order to do so. And that Ace is of Pentacles, which is your energy, Taurus. So not only is it a new beginning, but it's one that you get to step into your authenticity. You get to be your authentic self, and you get to decide what feels right. All right, let's go ahead and clarify that Ace of Swords in the recent past. All right, clarifying the Ace of Swords, we have the Knight of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Ooh. This is breaking down where that decision where this hangman perspective shift came from. So, you had your heart on your sleeve. You showed up. You were vulnerable. You put yourself out there and allowed yourself to be open. And you saw a future. And you saw where you were going and what you wanted, best case scenario. And then we got the Five of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Somebody fucked you over, Taurus. I mean, that's the bottom line. Five of Swords has that very it's almost like a betrayal energy. That's not quite the word I'm looking for, but it's the best that's coming to mind right now. But it's like win at all costs, like very sneaky, very conniving, very tricky energy. And then the Ten of Swords, which is just an immense amount of pain and getting stabbed in the back, which can oftentimes make a person put on their, their armor and suit up and block off all emotions, which is not, that's overcorrecting. So, you put yourself out there and you get just brutally hurt. So you're going to swing over to this extreme of, I'm not putting myself in that position ever. I'm not ever going to let anybody in again, blah, 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 blah. That comes with its own array of conflict and problems and pain. Just like this one did. Balance is what we're going for. So, we want to be willing to put ourselves out there, show up, be authentic, but then also know how to prioritize, take care of, and maintain yourself. You come first. If you have a partner, that's great. You can love them. You can have them as a very high up priority, but they're not number one. You are. Always. Always, always, always. All right, let's clarify that Nine of Swords in your current energy. I can't get over, this has nothing to do with reading, really. But if you can see in that picture there, I'm going to try to not step on Harlow in this process. That owl's eyes is so big, and you know that emoji that's got like the big eyes that's like about to cry? She looks just like that. Anyway. Alright, so clarifying the Nine of Swords. We have Seven of Cups, Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. This isn't an awful energy, Taurus. I mean, I know that you have a lot of internal anguish happening at the moment. I know, and I recognize that. But what this is you discerning where it is safe for you to invest energy, money, anything, everything. So you got the Seven of Cups, which is like all of your options laid out. And then you've got the Seven of Swords, which is very deceptive energy. Five of Swords, Seven of Swords, both of those are just... But this is you discerning. Okay. If I go with the cup on the left, is it really what it says it is? Or is there, more under the surface that cup is hiding? If I go with the cup in the middle, can I compromise and fit myself into that cup? And if I go with the cup on the right, will I just be bored to tears because they were the safest option, but in going that way, there's no emotion or passion? It's that kind of like evaluating every single choice that you can make and really doing some soul searching. Like, you're not taking anything at face value right now. And you're making movement, but you're making slow movement. Nine of Pentacles. You are not allowing anybody to rush you. The Nine of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but it is also your knight, which means earth signs, you guys like to move at a little bit slower pace than the rest of us, which is fine. That's your energy. That is what it is. But that slowness comes from you being very discerning. Just don't hyperfixate. Don't allow it to become into obsessive rumination, anxiety. Like, evaluate, decide, let it go. That's it. But I'm very, very drawn to the fact that there is a feather on this bed next to the owl in the Knight of Swords. Just know that you are being guided. You are not alone. You are never alone. None of us are. We all have our guides, our ancestors, our angels. You know, we all have our celestial team backing us at all times, right? But they definitely want to make that known right now. Like, they are here and they are helping you in every way possible. So just keep that in mind. Might be some comfort in those sleepless nights where you're freaking out. You know, just know they got you. All right, let's clarify the Chariot in the near future. All right, clarifying the Chariot, we have the Two of Wands, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. If you have been watching this channel at all since I started, then you know that the Taurus collective keeps pulling somebody into these readings that's fire energy. Every single Taurus reading that I have done since I started this channel like 3-4 months ago has had this fire energy coming through. They don't necessarily have to be a fire sign. They probably have fire in their chart though, or they are a fire sign, or they're just very passionate, very big. That's not a bad thing. I mean, they're coming through as a queen. They're pretty high, pretty good energy. But this Chariot is you making the decision. You picked your cup. You picked your cup. And it's that wand energy that keeps coming through. And you don't know what the future holds because you're not a psychic, you know? You don't know exactly the outcome of picking that cup. But you know that you're willing to take the leap of faith and move towards it and pick the cup. Good for you. You weighed out all your options and you went with the one that spoke to your heart the most. That's pretty awesome and took a lot of guts because you couldn't maintain this pinnacle slow energy. You had to make a decision without knowing everything. You had to have some leap of faith in there. All right, let's clarify the Emperor and the energy that surrounds you. All right, clarifying the Emperor, we have the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Hierophant. This Emperor isn't, for the majority of you, this Emperor is not you. It's somebody else's energy. Very, very likely this Queen of Wands, whoever this is the Emperor as well. And this is speaking to a higher plan. So let's backtrack to the feather. Like the fact that you are being very divinely guided at this point in time. It's you and this person, this energy, are taking on the burden of moving into your highest selves. Let me repeat that. You and this energy are taking on the burden of moving into your highest selves. To get to your highest self is not easy. It's not always fun. In fact, I guarantee you it's not going to be. But it's worth it. You've got an Emperor coming through, and you've got the Hierophant, which is your card, I think. I think the Hierophant is a Taurus card. But either way, I mean, it's still very high major arcana right there. Like you're stepping into your power. Okay, let's clarify the Knight of Swords in your challenge. Alright, clarifying the Knight of Swords, we have the Page of Wands, the Emperor, and the King of Pentacles. Whereas I said before that I thought this card was maintaining boundaries, that still applies, but I'm very much, even more so, getting that this card is implying maintaining momentum. So, you're moving really slow back here, and you decided to take the leap of faith, and you're working towards this path that is your journey, that is your spiritual journey, but you have to, give me a second. Harlow, give me that. Thank you. This dog is gonna be the death of me. My boyfriend made me these, and I'm gonna turn them into runes, and somebody had the bag and was chewing on it. No, not for Harlow. No, thank you. All right. Where were we? Yeah. So that you're on your journey, your spiritual path, moving towards your highest self. Keep it going. There's a very good possibility that you are riding a high right now. Because you've got this betrayal back here. And you've got, a whole lot of just anxiety running through, and you finally get that breath of fresh air. Like, you made your choice, it seems like the right choice, you're content with it. Don't stop at okay. You have to keep going, whatever that means, and the universe will unfold that in universal timing. But the Eight of Cups speaks on, there are 8 cups that this person is walking away from. 8. That's a lot. But this person knows that there's a 9th cup out there. So they're willing to let go of something good to get to something great. Don't stop at good. Keep going. Keep showing up. Keep remaining open. And the universe will unravel its plan in due time. Alright, let's clarify the Hangman in your strength. Clarifying the Hangman, we have the Five of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Wands. You're willing to take your pain and grow from it. You are willing to take all the fighting and conflict and pain and heartache of the past and turn it into wisdom for the present. Like, you're still moving forward, but in a smarter and more aligned way. So that's that perspective shift that is going to help you out there. So that is what I have for you, Taurus. I am very happy for you. October seems like you're going to be stepping into some decisions and some peace of mind. So that is something to look forward to. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. I would love to hear any thoughts, opinions, things you want to share in the comments, and I will see you next time. Bye.